What's up, everyone? We're going to be going over our fundamentals class 18. So it's from our beginner jiu-jitsu program. We've been working on defending against what we call a lot of times straight line attacks, things like front kicks, right? We know how to deflect and defend against straight punches coming to our face or touches, people trying to grab at your face and eyes. We can deflect those things, okay? So we're going to continue on with that. And another thing we'll get into, and we're going to do this we're attacking with a strike to time the clinch, to manage the distance, to close the distance, okay? So we're going to kind of see a side kick today, which attacks on the same line as a front kick, but we're going to see that kind of from an offensive and defensive perspective, right? Because I can come in with it or I can stop you from coming in with it. So we'll see both. And then we'll get on to controlling the back, right? We've got some catches from the front kicks also, you need to go into the takedowns from there. We'll get into in between that, but after that it'll be standing, all fours, and back mount controls, okay? And we'll be reviewing just a little bit of stuff. If you look back to classes 4, 5, and 6, particularly 4 and 6, that's where we get into some of the other back control drills, okay? So it'll be kind of a broad overview with that for today. All right, so let's get into the defensive side kick, okay? So what we want to do is we want to turn our body sideways. We want to come up with the knee, and we're not trying to bring it back here, right? We just want to turn sideways, and we're thrusting downward with that, right? And we're going to be kicking the hands, right? And this is just focus on aiming at my palm towards my fingers like that. We want to slap with the hand. So this is going to be kind of the basic idea, but what we want to do is just get sideways, okay? So hold out your hands for me, please. So this would kind of be the idea. Here we are in our base, like that, okay? So sideways, and I bring my knee up so I can thrust. It doesn't have to, we call that a chamber in a lot of our kickboxing, martial arts classes and things like that. Traditional martial arts call it a chamber. But when we're raising that knee, it doesn't have to be crazy high, okay? So just what I want you to do is just get in your 4-point base. All right, you're gonna use your lead leg, turn sideways a little bit, and we're gonna be coming in on that palm right there. All right here on my right. Go ahead, attack with the side kick. Good, okay, and we're sideways, pop. All right, go here on my palm again. Nice, okay, palm again. Good, okay. Now, let's think about this idea. I want you to, as I step in on you, I want you to do that with your front leg on whatever leg steps in, okay? So if I step in with this leg, boom, that's how you're getting an understanding of the distance, right? So like I said, this is to manage distance. So you're intercepting my forward momentum, right? And we'll see some different perspectives on this. Slide forward a little bit. Right there, that's good. So as I step in, side kick, good, right? And we want to find base with this, y'all, okay? So if I lean into him, right, he's putting some weight into his kick, and it's not going to be super easy for me to come into that. We'll get this in a second. If I slide back, he's going to be in a bracket in a good 4-point base. Boom, right? Good, okay? So as I step in, you side kick, good. Okay, as I step in, you side kick, good. Okay, and just, all right, and just start going down after the kick. I step in, side kick, good, nice, back up, and side kick, right? And step down on that one. You can step to the side, but step between the legs. That way we'll go into some clinching here in a second, okay? So here, and side kick, boom. See, you're already on the side clinch there. And I step in and side kick, nice. Okay, so there, I'm there. We're right in that clinch range after you tried for the kick. You landed. Sometimes I won't be there, right? We'll get into that in a second, and we'll really add on to this. But here's some other context, right? How about we work on this with me walking in on you, okay? So you stand get on this side of this line. I've got about a 6.5 foot mat here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, either hand, doesn't really matter, right? But you're gonna be looking for that side kick, and it's just kind of as I enter your space, okay? Good. Nice and relaxed. Remember, a good base, the mobile base. You good? You good? Okay, so if you kick here, right here, we're just kind of target practicing. Okay, this is the target, not me. Right here in a second, we'll switch back to me, and I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna start trying to throw a round kick on you as I come in. Right. So think about this. If I'm coming in and I go to round kick like that, you get back in your base. We'll do this more in a second. I come in, I go to round kick, side kick. Boom. Right there as I enter your space, you go to side kick. I'm coming into round kick though. Right? It's like, that's how you're managing distance with this. Because if you intercept me as I enter your space, as I enter that zone where it's like, okay, I could start kicking you and punching you, and I get a little closer, kneeing you and elbowing you, and I'm in charge, right? You're controlling that space. It's a line that's, do not cross, no man's land type of a deal, right? And you're treating it that way. So if I ever step into it, you intercept it with that, right? So, but here, we're just still practicing on the hand. So get your base. Good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Right here. Good. Nice. Good. Okay, good. All right, so that's me just walking in on you. Here in a second, we'll do one where we're both walking. But let's look at that round kick. Okay, so get your stance. Side forward just a tad. Okay. So this is the space I'm talking about. If I step into this space, it's appropriate for you to turn sideways and kick, okay? So, but look what else I can do from here. Boom, I can kick, right? The next classes after this, we go on ways to defend against the round kick. But one of the ways to defend against the round kick is this side kick, right? And just, kind of think about it this way. So the fastest between two lines, right? Straight. Well, my round kick is curving. So when you counter with the side kick, we mentioned at the beginning, side kicks are straight line attacks. Like here, straight, straight, straight. Everything is in front. So in this class, we learn how to attack and defend from the front, the side, and the back, from standing on the ground. That's a real basic way to describe it, okay? So look, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna step in and kick like that, okay? Kind of from this range. And I just want you to side kick as I step in. See, yeah, and then go down right after. Good. Reset. Good. Okay, I'm not gonna get that off. Right, I can't even go to turn my hips. Like what I wanna do is, I wanna go here and turn a little bit to get that round kick rolled over. It's not working for me, okay? Because you're sideways, you're pushing me off that trajectory, right? So we teach one of the basic ways to go ahead and kick me in the leg right here. Is just I push you, right? Kick me in the leg with a round kick. Okay, so it's just the same concept, except I'm doing it with my foot on your leg, right? So get in the base. So if you were to step in and then round kick me with your left leg there, please. So step in right. Hold on, step in right. Let's step in right and kick there. Boom. Boom, yes, good, go back. Okay, so when you step in right and go to round kick, go ahead. You can't even go, right? And it's the walking drill that emphasizes you kind of timing, they have momentum, right? So, I keep using that term intercept, right? And that's what you want to do. Another term we use to describe that is a stop hit, right? So it's like, when I do that, it stops your momentum with the hit. And I don't even have to hit super hard because you're coming forward and my strike is coming forward at the same time. So that collision, it's like when two cars hit, right? So in a base, okay, we'll just practice our distance here. So if I step, I'm gonna step here, kick here. Good, good, right here on the front leg. Nice. Instead of good. Okay. So very nice. Now, kind of along the same lines, right? And you're just kind of thinking we were doing that drill, but slide, get about right here. Getting your good 4-point base. Okay, nice and relaxed, but we're in our base. Right? Our knees are bent, our hips are forward. Right? So 4-point base, we're on balance, we can move. Right? Our torso is relaxed, okay? And you perhaps remember Jack Toffer, Professor Toffer, at a seminar we trained at with him recently at, he was talking about having posture and guard, okay? And he said, okay, relax everything, okay? Just kind of let everything hang off of your skeletal structure, right? We don't need to be super tense and rigid. We have to train ourselves to relax. When we relax, our reaction time will be a little better, right? And we don't need to be complacent. We need to be ready, right? But relaxation, we're gonna have a little better time. Okay, so nice and relaxed here. Good, okay? Just follow me. Good. And you're gonna use that side kick as I step in on you. Good. Slide back as I come forward. Good, and down. Hit and down every time. Hit and down. Good. Good. Okay. You know, that's the basic application defensively. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to come down, you're going to be real close to me, and you can almost grab me. That's kind of where we've been working within that range, right? But also I want you to think about, I may slide back, right? Let's just say, I stepped in, and you went to kick me here, and I went like that, right? I was like, oh man, I saw it coming, you just was ready for it, you telegraphed it, you were late, whatever, okay? But I see it. I may slide back. Maybe you've been doing it to me. As I've come in, I kind of figured it out a little bit, right? So that's kind of the idea. We're using this as a defense. You stay away type of a deal. Okay, so when I step in and then slide back, what I want you to do is boom, right here. Okay? Now first thing we're gonna do is no matter what I do, I want you to go bicep, bicep. Okay, clinch, and then move to the side clinch. Okay, so what I mean by bicep, bicep is here, and then side clinch here, 4-point base, okay? Focus on shoulder connection unless they're grabbing your head, right? If you start pulling that head, I'm gonna come in to maintain my base. I can't have my head be pulled down. It depends on if you're doing that headlock, right? I want you to focus on shoulder connection to my body today, okay? So, let's look at that. I'm gonna step in on you. So you're in your base. I step in, you go to here, close distance. So yeah, see, right there. Inside punch. Good. Right? So when you were right in my space, just here, right? I just kind of like that. Yes, and then side punch. That's what we're doing right now. Okay? So I step in, side kick. Boom. Good. Yes, just look for those biceps. You know why? It's the inside position. Just like when you do the push defense. Boom. I have the inside, okay? We always want the inside. Inside's bad. Here, if I control the inside, you're not gonna hit me, right? I can hit. I'm not trying to play headbutt game, so I'm gonna staple my head to you when I clinch to defend against that. And then if I do that, here, I can headbutt. Okay? So, base. step in, side kick. Good. Nice. See, I try to grab you, I'm just like, whoa. Just coming out to grab you. Could be overhand, overhand. Bicep, bicep. Very good. And this, just clench, get to the side. That's our reaction. Okay, let's do just right here. Try to touch my face 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. Try and slap my ears 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? Try and slap my ears 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. Try and touch my face twice, and then slap my ear once. Okay, so you know all of this. And you and I have worked this side kick. You do striking, right? So you have some confidence in this. But this is the first time we maybe put it together in this way. So I'm not gonna rush you. I know I say that and then I rush you all the time. Be like training with one of my heroes, Dan Asano. He's like, hey, I'm gonna show this slow. Right. And it's like the fastest thing you've ever seen, and he's 87 years old. I'm trying not to do that, okay? I'm not that good. Man, he's on another level, all right? So, nice and relaxed. I go to step in, side kick, here. Clinch, right? That's fine, just kind of go in and let's try and get the side clinch each time. Okay, so look, go to straight punches again. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go what we would call jab, cross jab. Okay, here, here, here. See how I roll that elbow in? Go for the C grip on the tricep on the far side and get here. Okay, if you try and pull my head, right, I'm leaning back on this. Okay, if you try and push in, I'm leaning forward with my weight. Okay, so I'm just gonna go, this is gonna be my sequence. I'm gonna try and touch your face 3 times. Bop, 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 right? Deflect, 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 side punch. Okay, I step in, side kick, here. Deflect, 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 roll in. Good. I said I was gonna go left first, now I went right first. Sorry. All right, here, boom, here, here, here. And rolling on that side, that's appropriate. Even if I'm not doing that, like, it's not a set number. I'm just giving you a set number to make it easy for you, right? Now come here, I'm gonna slap you in the ears 3 times. And I'm not gonna tell you which side, all right? I go here, side kick, boom, boom. All right, let's do the cover box first, then we'll do the weaves. All right, so step in here, boom, cover, cover, cover. There you go, good. And one I know that you mentioned you liked the other day is anytime off the cover block, slap me in the ear here. Boom, look here. If you want to go into that, right? It's a variation of the takedown we see even later in this class when we catch the front kick. Okay, so just the Osoto throw or the outside leg throw. Okay, so with this, let's do those cover blocks again. Good. Okay. Now weave under. Weave under. Oh. Nice. Good. All right. And here again, I want everybody in the class to master the side clinch. I have a judo black belt as well as doing jiu-jitsu, this whole time. And that side position, you just have so many, like if I'm looking at it from a judo perspective, which is all these takedowns in judo and groundwork too. But there's so many of those throws available, right? And so many of the ones that we teach in this class, the body lock takedowns, the leg hook takedowns, just 2 of each, front and the side, finishing them out or side control. There's different variations of hip throws and there's just sacrifice throws, and you could go to the back. So that side clinch is such a great reference point for us to get to. I think if I'm not in front of you, I'm off to the side. Like if we were 2 armies, hey, yeah, they're facing this way and I'm attacking them from over here. That's strategy, right? So now let's go, I'm gonna go face, face, ear. Okay, okay? And as I bring up this ear because these could be eye pokes, they could be just grabbing at your face, closed, throat, whatever. They could be like getting your ears boxed, right? If you've ever been open palm slap on the ear, it can perforate your eardrum. And even if it doesn't perforate your eardrum, you're gonna hear a ringing, right? I mean, it may just derail your thought process for a second, okay? So I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna go face, ear. Clinch. Nice, that was a real good one. Let's do that one again. Good, okay, so look, if you go over this arm, all right, so boom. Instead of over hooking it, give me a hook, here. Collect it this way, and then lean everything you have on it. Okay, so just step in here. Okay, parry, and there. So deflect those first two. Deflect, cover. Yes, good. I like that. If I had a weapon in my hand of any kind, now you have control of it with both of your arms, and that's good. Okay, now just lean, pulling me down and step behind. Yes. Good. Outside leg curl. But that's always there from that over under clinch. And that's one of the exceptions. We don't have to get to the side on that one. Okay? So that's not that throw is not, part of this class per se. Like I said, we do a variation that we catch the front kick, pass it and go behind on the other leg. But it's the same family of throw. Right? So good on that. Okay, so here's the thing. When I slide back after he tries that side kick, you may be in that no man's land. And you're gonna have to be able to defend if you want to survive there. Right? So just think if I'm a boxer, I'm like, oh, it's jab cross hook, 3 hooks to the head, 2 overhands at the beginning, a grab, he's trying to poke me in the eye. If you've ever been in an altercation or training either one, poked in the eye super hard, not fun, right? That's happened to me before, and we kept training. My eye was watering for over an hour, right? Just like all the way. It was crazy. I never had anything like it happen. So, but here's the thing: should protect your face, right? Like it's things happen, and we just need to be able to react. And here's another thing: how long can you hold your shoulders up like this? Yeah, not very long, right? That's why I'm like, hey, relax, right? But when we relax, sometimes we need to have really great details. We can't be lax on our details, right? So our details associated with our base, our hand placement, our foot placement, and our balance, and all of that is paramount, okay? So that's a really great overview of the defensive applications of the side kick, okay? We're using that to intercept, manage the distance, and then we saw there at the end, we're even closing the distance to get in for a clinch. And looking back at some of the previous stuff, because this whole first portion of the entire program is so heavy on defense against those straight punches and hook or round style punches, okay? And we, again, see that as a keynote theme all throughout the program. So next we'll go into the offensive sort of application on the side kick. Okay, so this is the passau, right? That's a Portuguese word, and it's kind of also we talk about this as like I'm attacking with the side kick. I'm closing distance, but not because you're sliding back, right? I'm not really maintaining the distance with this. I'm moving in and attacking. So with this, we're kicking on the hands for these first couple of drills, okay? It's like a walking drill, right? We'll kind of switch directions, and we're gonna start off where you're just gonna be walking at me, and then we're both gonna be walking at each other, right? So kind of, you're still attacking, but I'm coming at you also. I'm not just gonna be standing there, right? And then we'll see one other application after that. But this is the attacking with the side kick. And passau, that word means walking, like a normal walking pattern. Like if I'm walking like this. Okay, so that is your emphasis here, right? Hold out your hands for me. It's just normal walk. Whatever leg is coming forward first. So as I'm taking that normal step, right there, okay? So we're just relaxed, hands down on this, right? And I'm gonna stand about here, you back up a little step, and you're gonna be walking in, kicking my hands. Go ahead, just normal walk, normal walk. You're gonna walk just perfectly normal, relaxed. Good. Again. Good, we'll swap sides here just a little time. Here you go again. Nice. One more. Good. Yeah, it's just a normal walk, nothing crazy. So now I'm gonna be walking you too though. Okay, so let's start about right there. Just normal walk. Right? Changes it. Good. Let me do a couple. Okay? You walk at me, I'm walking at you. Turn around, you're walking at me, I'm walking at you. Turn around, you're walking at me, I'm walking at you. I'll reach with that one a little bit. Okay, that's the idea. You're kicking now. There you go. Good to middle, all right? Bring that knee up. Good, relax. You're walking at it. You're trying to fight me. Normal walking. Puss out. Puss out. Right? No, that's what that means. Walking one foot in front of the other. We did in judo too, right? Here's the judo version. Good. Relaxed. Puss out. Normal walking. Okay? Relax. Good. Nice. Okay, so now you're going to be walking in on me like that, and I'm going to walk in. I'm going to see if I can throw a round kick. Okay, so one of the other applications we saw, step forward a little bit here, is, you stand up base, please, for me. If I step in and you do the side kick, we saw that, right? That's managing distance, controlling that space, right? But I'm gonna step in and then kick. But if you do the same thing, to stop the same way. Good. I'm gonna try that walking. Well, you're walking. I'm basically walking in, I'm about to kick him. This is exactly what I'm gonna be thinking. Okay, so, and remember, relax, relax, relax. This is the most mobile base ever. This normal life walking, hanging out, like we talk about this all the time, like there's different positions where I may be trying to defend myself and it's not always this. Unfortunately, that would make everything easier. Okay, stay there. I'm gonna walk in, I'm gonna try and round kick you. Don't worry about my aggression. Worry about your defense. And your defense needs to be relaxed. You're trying to side kick me as I come in, but you're gonna do it on the front leg.
And I'm walking in too, right?
You're walking also. Good. Yeah, I wasn't gonna be able to do anything. Okay. That's good. Kick and go down. Kick and go down. That was not bad. Get to the side clinch. Good. Okay. Now, guys, with the side clinch, just no headlock, right? We're just gonna play with weight. I'm hugging his hip bone here. I could have a body lock, right? But I just have shoulder connection and my head on his chest. That's to defend against him trying to headbutt me. And this is a base drill. We're not worrying about C-gripping the arm right now. We're just gonna body lock and be here. So, have 4-point base. Try and pull my head the other way, right? Yes, see this? And try and push into me. Boom, right? Pull away, push in, pull away. right? It's the first block of classes is we start learning that, okay? Now, if somebody's trying to pull our head down, we gotta connect our hip. There are instances where somebody's dropping weight to lower, that we're gonna just feel more connection with our knee behind their thigh. And we'll see in later class, that's why a lot of people will step out and give you the opportunity for a hip throw. Okay, so if somebody feels like you're gonna pick them up, they'll be heavy, and then that knee will connect more. You, right? So don't let me pick you up. Right? See how you got weight on my knee. So, you know, this all techniques from the program that we're working. Okay, so intercepting as I'm coming in, but you're attacking closing distance too. And then too, you know, hey, you want to be the most unsuspecting person ever in self-defense, right? You know what? The first time I ever saw Houston Gracie, it was before I trained with him. But he was like, it was like the day before or like the day of, right? But I see him walking through the casino. But it's like over in an area where like the trade show's going on. It's not like near the casino. Mm-hmm. But, and I've heard him say that he walks like this because he wants to be the one attacked. It's like his social responsibility to be that guy. He's like, better me than you know. But I'm like hanging out. It's like the trade show's like in there and like some people like over here, but that's like going back towards the casino. And he's like this big hall and he's like there and he come in from over there. And I see him just like I may have been with his wife or his assistant or somebody, right? He had a Leo Xavier is a guy who lives in Texas. And hopefully we get to have him in for a seminar one day, but he was there helping him with those seminars. But Hickson, the first time I ever see him, he's walking like this. It's like looking like the person that we should get attacked. You know, like, hey, yeah, and you know, and there's a lot too. And here's the thing: he was doing that and totally aware. I guarantee you that a lot of people are like, I'm gonna sit here where I can see the door and stuff like that. You know, and that's great for awareness, but he just has some other tenets like that, right? Or like staying relaxed, right? And I did the same thing to you. He's done it to me. He's done it at the seminars I've been at. Hey, we're about to do a technique. Relax. Nice, great. All right, we're ready. Right? Because, dude, here's the thing. Imagine, and I kind of was just like, when I got to train with him, I'm like, I'm just going to stay super chill. Because I know that, like, his philosophy is the opposite of tension. It's relaxation. So it's, you know, relax. You get in front of somebody like a Hickson Gracie. No, relax, okay? And that's the whole goal. When you slap bump and go to rolling class, relax. When you're going to spar, relax. Even Bruce Lee said that. You know, he's like, yeah, I get tense right as my fist is hitting your face. All right, just really relax. Pop! You know, like a, I can't remember, messed up thumb sub. Like that, right? So it's that snap. Everything's gotta be relaxed. It's snap, right? So popping a towel, cracking a whip. That's kind of the idea. Like, I'm relaxed, but I can create that tension. I can react, and I'm gonna stay on base. All right, so that's our sidekick, everybody.